Handmaid Tales, right? It's funny, I'm wearing red, right? That was totally by accident. I just need like the little hat, right? Um, God, it's like the Handmaid Tales, right? So the my friend sent me the trailer, like the season finale is coming up on. I think you can only watch it on Hulu, but yeah, that's some messed up stuff right there, guys. This- Hello, hi everybody, welcome. I'm Christine. I'm the Astro CEO, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about all the massive layoffs. Okay, so I was just recording another video talking about Social Security, and I got breaking news on my phone. And the breaking news was the Pentagon announces it plans to fire 5 to 8% of the civilian workforce. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the massive layoffs that are happening across the country here and with our federal government employees. So again, I just want to say welcome. My name is Christine, and this is for entertainment purposes only. And I do have my cards here. I am a psychic, so I'm a psychic medium, and so I did get some psychic hits on this before I even started recording. So first of all, the first psychic hit that I received the other day was that this is just the beginning. Okay, this is just the beginning. There are going to be more massive layoffs. You know, if you think what's happening now is bad, it's there's going to be more. Okay, so that's what we're just going to dive in deep. I'm going to share my psychic insights with you so that you can all be prepared, kind of understand what's going on, and I'll just share what I'm picking up psychically. Okay, so first of all, let's talk about that. Today is Friday, February 21st. 2025, and I just got this. I got my phone here. Pentagon announces it plans to fire 5 to 8% of the civilian workforce. Okay, so right off the bat, to me, I was like, 5%, that doesn't sound really bad, okay, in the Pentagon, right? This is just the Pentagon we're talking about. We're not talking about any other, federal agencies. We're just talking about the Pentagon. But that 5 to 8%, you know what that breaks down to in real numbers? Because I like dealing in real numbers. That would mean that eventually about 47,000 to 76,000 people could be let go. And we're just talking about the Pentagon right now. We're talking about the um, That's well, first of all, that's a lot of people. Okay, when you say 5 to 8%, you're like, okay, well, how many people is that really? But that's 70. That's about on the extreme end. That's about 76,000 people that are going to be let go that are going to be without a job. Okay, so let's talk about that and the impact of it. And some people are saying, well, that's not going to affect me because I got a job, but it's going to impact the economy because those 76,000 people may not be able to pay their mortgages. They may not be able to buy groceries. What's going to happen to the mortgage, to the housing situation that we have? Are a bunch of houses going to go into foreclosure because of this? So there is that ripple effect. I think immediately what's going to happen is that, and we're already seeing it, that people are already changing their buying habits. The Walmart stock has gone down. I was watching that the other day, and I think already people are starting to change their buying habits because um, number one, people are being laid off. That's number one. Number two, the other ripple effect of that is these 76,000 people that are going to be laid off, um, are going to be out looking for jobs. Okay, so jobs I think are going to be harder to come by, in the future. The competition out there is going to be fierce. Because that's a lot of people. We're just talking about today. We're just talking about the Department of the Pentagon right now. We're not talking about the FAA. The other day, they just laid off people that worked for TSA. So expect longer lines at the airport, expect, I don't know, weapons to be smuggled. They'll be finding more weapons that'll be smuggled on board the planes, which is a huge concern, when people are flying. So, but yeah, I mean, there's been layoffs. With the FAA, and we should be concerned. And they had layoffs. You remember that? They had the layoffs. They got rid of a bunch of people at the Department of Energy, and then they're like, oops, my bad. Sorry, we didn't know that you run the nuclear secrets and you run the nuclear stuff, and we need you to come back. All right, you remember that from earlier this week? It's like, are you insane? Like, I swear to God, 47 and Elon Musk are not thinking any of this through. I mean, did you see Musk with the chainsaw? And he just wants to gut everything. So what in turn can happen is more wealthy people get great tax cuts. Um, this is just, I don't know what to say, guys. I mean, elections have consequences. This is what the American people voted for. So here you go. You know, um, I I I think it's gonna awaken a sleeping giant. I think, and I said this in a previous video, but I think, before the election, it was like, okay, you had the red over here, the blue over here, and everybody was so polarized. But I think, there's going to be a coming together, and it's not going to matter if you're red or you're blue. It's when stuff like this hits your pocketbook, yeah, it's not going to matter anymore. So let's just dive in deep. I got my cards here. And first of all, I want to say this. I said this in another video. Sorry, I'm just sort of scattered right now. Sorry, because I'm getting a lot of information coming in, and I want to make sure that I convey this to you. But I see psychically that there is going to be an elimination of a total agency or department. I'm not really sure if it's the agency or department is going to be totally eliminated. I don't know which one that it is, but this is psychically what I'm picking up. So be on the lookout for that one. I don't have a time frame yet, but that's psychically what I'm picking up. That you think the layoffs are bad, wait till they eliminate a whole agency or a whole department. Okay. Some of these agencies and departments, we need them, like the people at the CDC and people that are studying bird flu. Like, we don't want some weird bird flu thing to just start, imploding on us, and we don't have competent people at the CDC or competent people that rely on grants coming in, that spend time researching things like this. Okay, we need great minds and scientists working on communicable diseases, right? Wow. And there's so many outbreaks going on. I think there's the measles outbreaks, tuberculosis, we've got the bird flu thing. So yeah, but let's talk about these. Okay, I want to know, I'm going to ask the cards, are there going to be more layoffs? Okay, I already know the answer is yes, but let's just see what the cards say. Will there be more layoffs within the federal government? Will there be more layoffs in the federal government? It's weird. Let me tell you what's really weird. I have friends that work in the federal government, and I won't say which department or anything like that, just to protect them. But they are saying, the friends that I have are saying that the vibe is just so weird right now. Like, everybody's coming to work and everybody's on pins and needles. Some of the people that one of my friends works with, all got those letters, and they thought it was like a joke, kind of, because the grammar and the spelling and everything was like a kindergartner wrote it. Like it was so horribly written. They were just wondering if it was real or not because of the way that it was written. It was written by somebody that doesn't know how to write. Like they thought it was like a spoof or a joke. But some of the people in my friend's department got those letters. And so they're in that phase where like, okay, do we take the buyout? Is it real? Is it backed? Am I really going to get it? Or what is this? Maybe if I don't get it, they're going to let me go anyway. Like, I think the letter itself is just useless. I mean, but everybody, oh, that's what I was going to tell you guys. So the other weird thing, that's happening is that the federal workers they leave work, they go into work the next day, and there's some new person there who they've never met, somebody that's never been sorry, I just saw a spirit walking by. They sorry, I just okay, hold on. Sometimes when I open up the channel, the spirits on the other side, they're like, oh, okay, we get to come in and give messages and things like that. It's like I had to just tell them just to hold back off for just a second so I can finish what I'm doing here. Um, but yeah, she was telling me that, um, yeah, the people got those letters. Everybody's on pins and needles. But the other thing I heard was that, you leave work and the next day you come in and there's this new person there who they've never seen, doesn't know what they're doing, hasn't been trained. Like they're just part of I guess, Elon Musk cronies that show up that it's just weird, and all of a sudden like they're the head of the department and they've never seen these people before. It's like weird. You know what it is? It's like the Handmaid Tales, right? It's funny, I'm wearing red, right? Was that was totally by accident. I just need like the little hat, right? um God. It's like the Handmaid Tales, right? So the my friend sent me the trailer, like the season finale is coming up on. I think you can only watch it on Hulu, but yeah, that's some messed up stuff right there, guys. This is like we are like living in the Handmaid Tales, right? So yeah, it's just weird. But yeah, let's ask the cards. Are there more layoffs coming? I'm picking up psychically that there is, but let's just see what the cards have to say. Are there more layoffs coming in the federal government? This is going to have such a ripple effect, guys. It's going to affect um, the GDP. It's going to affect, people's buying habits. I think it's going to affect the housing market. Not, I think it will. Okay, let me just clarify. It will. Um, okay, let's just see here. Are there going to be more layoffs in the federal government? I'm hearing yes. And people are going to be coming out. I just got a hit. People are going to be coming out on social media and on the news, kind of like that guy that got fired from the FAA, and he came out and said, everybody needs to be concerned. Now, he works on some defense missile program or something like that, and he was like, y'all need to be concerned. Okay, y'all need to be concerned. Okay, will there be more layoffs? In the federal government. Yes. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they're talking about it right now. Oh, wow. So the basis for the whole reading is the Five of Pentacles. People out in the snow. You look at this card. People are out walking in the snow and they're like in tattered clothes and crutches and they can't get back in the building. If you look right here, they can't get back into this building. They're being shoved out. Okay, in the wintertime. So yes, there are going to be more layoffs in the federal government coming. There's the Three of Swords. People are going to be out looking for other jobs. That is coming. And then fighting in the streets. I'm telling you, people, we have Mars going direct this weekend. I believe it's on Sunday or Monday. Mars is going to be stationing and going direct. And Once Mars goes direct, look out, because that's when people are going to get their energy and their motivation and their vibe back. But yeah, people are going to be out literally in the streets protesting. Oh, you know what I want to ask? If people go out in the streets and protest, is 47 going to declare martial law? That's what we need to ask. So yes, there is going to be more layoffs. Okay, so there's the answer to that question. Oh, will Trump declare martial law? That's what we need to know, right? So let's ask. Um, okay, Holy Spirit, I need my angels and my guides. Let me just let me get quiet right now, okay? Oh, it's going to be chaos. Okay, so the question is, will Trump? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. The question is that I asked is, will Trump declare martial law? Yes. This is a positive yes. And this is in the spot of what lays right on top of us. Wow. They're thinking about it right now. Wow. You know what I just heard? They're thinking about it right now, but somebody in 47's orbit is saying, once you do that, there's no going back. I just heard that. Once you do that, there's no going back. He will declare martial law. Oh, he's just waiting. He's waiting for the perfect opportunity. They're talking about it right now, people that are in his orbit. And the answer is yes. Yes. We don't want that to happen. Okay. That, talk about some scary stuff. Um, wow. Okay, so for those of you, let me just let's let's have a little educational moment here, okay? So why is this such a big deal, martial law? And I asked, will Trump declare martial law? And the answer is yes, he will. Now, why is this such a big thing? Okay, so let's talk about what martial law is for those of you that don't know. And I'm going to read right here. I got my phone. I'm going to read right here. Martial law is when the military takes over governing a region in place of civilian government. Okay, it's usually used in times of war, natural disasters, or civil unrest. How it works: the military commander has the power to make and enforce laws. Okay, did you catch that? To make laws. So a military commander has the power to make laws. Civil rights are suspended, and the military can try civilians using military law or summary military justice. That is some really scary stuff. Um, we don't want martial law. And the scariest part about how this works, guys, is a military commander, okay, and this could be appointed by whoever, 47. A military commander has the power to make laws. Okay, just let that soak in for a moment and enforce laws. That is some really messed up stuff right there. The part that is scary to me is that a military commander has the power to make laws. So they can just make up a law, any law that they want. The new law could be that, I don't know, I don't even want to speak it out loud because it's so, yeah, I'm not even going to speak that out loud. But yeah, that is some scary shit right there. We do not want martial law, but according to the cards here, I see it coming. So, you know, uh, let me get clarification. I got my other deck here. Let me get some more clarification. Will 47 declare martial law? Will 47 declare martial law? We need the truth. Will 47 declare martial law? Hmm. The first card that I got was success. Oh, okay. Not that I'm happy about this, but this is what I got. The first card I got was success, followed by forgiveness. I had heard, my guides were telling me, earlier, just a few minutes ago, that his orbit of people that are around him are telling him, if you do this, there is no going back. If you do this, he wants to do this really bad. So here's the last card that we got. Check this out. Within the next few months. Wow. Mm. Get ready. I don't know what, I hope I'm wrong, guys. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that this doesn't get so out of hand that that 47 declares martial law. I hope I'm wrong. Anyway, this is for entertainment purposes only. I want to welcome you to my channel, and don't forget, I have this group. It's called The Tribe, and we meet privately on Zoom every week on Tuesday. So Tuesday nights we meet on Zoom. Everyone's welcome. I'll put a link to join down below. And yeah, I'd love to see you there. And so that's where you can get more clarity. We do more readings. If you have a personal question that you need answered psychically, or use my cards or whatever, this is where you get personal attention, is by being in that group, and you can ask me anything that you want. So we also do mini classes in there as well. So I'd love to see you there. Again, I'll put a link in the show notes. But yeah, this is. Um, I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that he doesn't declare martial law, but according to what my guides are telling me in the cards, he is. He is. So get ready for that one, guys. Okay. All right. I hate to end on a bad note like this. What do you guys got planned for the weekend? Like, I hate to end on a bad note. Oh my God. Like, really, this cannot be happening. Like, I don't want to end on a bad note, but I hope I'm wrong, guys. I really do. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. All right. I will talk to you later. I'll come on again. I got more videos I need to do. And we're going to talk about, I'm going to do a separate video on the Mars retrograde. Mars is getting ready to go direct this weekend, which is going to be great. So, but Mars is that planet, we call it the god of war. So maybe it's not good that it's going direct, because everybody's going to get their power back. But and then we've got eclipse season coming. I'm telling you guys, there is something big that is happening at the end of March, April timeframe. There is something big happening with 47. Maybe it's the martial law thing. Maybe it's something else. I'll see if I can ask my guides and get more clarity. So something big is coming. Okay. All right. I hope everybody has a great weekend. And yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Okay. Take care, everybody. Bye.